Dr. Keith Ablow. I'm back, coming to Howard, but really coming here for Artie, because we had a couple really, really good and fruitful sessions where he was uncovering some pretty gripping chapters of his life story, and I felt like we were in it together. And then, you know, he kind of drifted, and he missed a call. We had a scheduled call, and he missed that one. So it may be unusual. Maybe it's what about Keith instead of what about Bob? But I'm here for him because I want him to know that I'm in it with him. So he's going to have to tell me straight out, listen, I'm done. I don't want any more therapy with you, in front of people who care about him, like Howard and the rest of the team. And if he does that, great, I'm gone. But I'm not going to leave him alone, accent the word alone, until I know that he's made that decision. He's not going to escape just by not showing up.
So you guys are at a pretty pivotal crossroads here?
We're at a crossroads. And listen, I think most doctors would say, you know what, okay, so the guy didn't show, so when he calls me, he'll call me. That's not enough for this guy. This is a guy with an incredibly big heart, with, you know, parts of his life story that can surprise him down the road, and that's what I'm all about. Like, when I talk about living the truth, it's about facing your demons from the past and realizing, you know what, I've survived them, so I'm bigger than they are. I need to get him to that point where he can sort of build from strength and not rely on substances, not rely on, you know, one or another sort of tumultuous relationship. But there's more work to do. So if he doesn't want to do the work, that's cool. But I always say, like, the truth always wins. So I'd rather he know now that I'm in it with him, so that if he calls me 8 months from now and says, listen, things aren't going well, at least he'll remember, hey, you know, you did come, you tried to do the right thing, you were there for me.
Right, and he doesn't expect you coming today, does he?
No, he doesn't. So this is like a surprise visit, and we'll see how it goes, because frankly, right, this doesn't usually happen. You don't have your psychiatrist turn up in your family room for dinner, or for breakfast for that matter. But the bottom line is, I think that this is one way to kind of do a mini intervention, and he's amongst friends or family. So the bottom line is, I think that together we can get to the next level, and it may not be tomorrow. It might be 6 months from now. It might be 6 weeks from now. But really what I'm here for is for him to know that there's somebody in the world who cares that he's able to kind of heal from the past and build for the future.
All right, well, good luck today, Dr. Ablow.
All right, thanks. We'll see what happens.
Hey, all right, here's a surprise for Artie. I'll line this up for you, pal.
You kidding me?
Surprise.
Is it fake?
No, you'll probably hate this, but I don't. You know, this is good. So I don't know. Somebody was talking to Dr. Keith Ablow.
Yeah.
And you haven't like shown up for some appointments or something with him?
What?
No, we had. Okay.
Here's Dr. Ablow right now coming into our studio
You're kidding.
to talk to
So it's
Artie.
time for a session.
It's time for a session. There he is. There's the man.
Listen, you didn't really get him here for just a second.
Well, we're concerned about you.
Well, you know. How are
Hi,
you, brother?
How you doing?
Hey,
to
Dr.
see you.
Ablow, how you doing?
Howard, how are you?
Hi.
Good to see everybody.
I don't know. Do I call you Keith or Dr. Ablow? I'm weird about that.
I think Keith's good.
Oh, okay. Good.
You know,
You
I think
do?
Keith's
Why?
Do your
good.
patients call you Keith?
They do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that the formality does anything after the first 15 minutes.
What
right?
about the
You know, I'm
idea?
just noticing Dr. Keith Ablow has very big hands.
Oh, yes. He's a super
You didn't
sexy
notice
man.
on the first visit? I'm disappointed.
Tell us what's going on with Artie and-
Okay.
What is-
Can I just give you
We
my
should get
side
right
real
to
quick,
work.
though, first?
We were
Supposed to
course.
chat. We were supposed to chat.
Supposed to is the operative word.
The day I had to do Conan, right?
Go ahead.
So Keith did reach out for me and call me. The thing was, I went right home from the show and I laid down and I took a 3-hour nap and I woke up late and I had to run down to the car. In the car on the way to Conan, I got his message and it just never worked out. I did Conan.
But wait a
and I never
second.
called.
Did you have a set appointment to speak?
Well, let
And
Artie
he just
answer
blew-
that. Artie will answer.
Artie,
He'll
did
tell
you
the
have a
truth.
set appointment to speak?
Yes.
All right. And you slept through it?
I pretty much, well, we had made that appointment a few days earlier.
Did you sleep through your appointment with Dr. Ablow?
Technically, yes.
So the answer is that, I mean, like, I could never do that. You see, that's the difference between me and you. If I know I have an appointment with someone, I either call them first and say, listen, I'm too tired. I'm going to miss the appointment. But now you're avoiding Dr. Ablow. There's no reason why you couldn't have spoken to him.
Well, clearly it's impossible for me to avoid Dr.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, what about Keith instead of what about Bob, right? I actually follow my patients where they need me to appear.
He does leave he left me a message that day saying,
Artie.
look, I care about you. I hope you're all right, which was nice.
Artie.
Okay,
you
one
can't
time.
even do a phone
It
call.
happened one time.
Is it only one time, Dr. Ablow?
Well, it's a little bit more, not to dispute the storyline here, but it's a little more than one time, right? So we missed the call.
I don't even know that I
But
missed
also,
one time.
there have been a number of invitations that I've issued Artie to actually get together face-to-face. We've met twice.
Right.
But there could have been more meetings, and then we had scheduled phone time that he slept through.
Yeah.
And so the bottom line is how hard, I think he knows I care about him. That might be the problem.
No, yeah, well.
Is that what's going on here? As soon as somebody starts an intimate sort of, in fact,
Is this too close for you, Artie?
what's going on, Artie?
Maybe, I don't
this,
know. It's very difficult to talk about myself for 2 hours.
Well, first of all,
I don't like what I see.
And without violating any confidences, because I'll never do that, but, the man starts his first session by saying, I think I've had a pretty carefree life.
Right.
All right, now, that calls me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know more than that.
All right.
Carefree.
Yeah.
Carefree. You're hardly carefree.
I guess not.
Not exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I'd call what you've been doing carefree.
You know, Artie, if you keep missing sessions, you may never end up having illegitimate kids like Dr.
That's
Ablow
right.
wants you to
That's
have.
what he wants you to do.
Is that true that you said to him he has an unconventional lifestyle and that maybe he should look into just having a kid with a woman without being married?
Here's the thing.
No.
I think, people's stories are what they are, and you try to perfect them, right? But the journey for Artie toward traditional matrimony, where he walks down the aisle with someone who says, I love you and I'll be there forever, I don't know if I can feel that story being written.
That's not possible for him?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure it is, and certainly not if he sleeps through his sessions.
Look, we got into
What does it mean? What does it mean when a guy sleeps through his sessions?
It's very hard for Dr. Ablow to say this without going through, because there's some private things going on. But
yes,
I'll say this: I think he sort of assessed that I'm still very much in love with Dana.
Right.
Are you?
I think I am, sure.
Okay.
But at the same time, he doesn't think, he thinks I want to be with her on some level,
Don't you?
No matter what I'm doing now, or well, I guess I certainly haven't found anything better for the long term. Maybe for 20 minutes. but so I think he was like, what do you think Dana would say to something like, maybe you guys, having a child this way, you'll always be in each other's lives, and you'll have,
Oh, does that sound like a disaster?
That sounds like a disaster to me.
let me tell you, this guy has.
That's what she'd say.
Not necessarily.
I couldn't believe you had even said that.
Well, let me explain so that we're on the same page. I know I can convert you to my way of thinking. Artie has a massive heart. I mean, he really does. This guy has been through it and maintained his humanity and his ability to make people laugh and all of that, right? So one thing that is going to be, to my mind, not satisfactory is if this guy doesn't experience fatherhood.
Right.
I'm telling you, this is he has a lot of love to give.
But doesn't he have a lot of shit to work out?
But
before
wait a
he has
minute,
kid?
Doctor. Yeah. What if? But Artie, if I just don't see it being a comfortable situation. If the woman has this kid with Artie, that doesn't mean she's going to stay there waiting for Artie to get his act together.
Not just any woman, though. He's not saying to do it tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Not done yet. And then she's going to say, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with Artie as my relationship. She's going to go make another relationship for herself with a man. Now Artie's kid has two fathers.
Well, You know, but now you
Dr.
get
Ablow, not to disagree, but I think it's a disaster.
complicated storyline that you're drawing. Here's the other way it could go, because this is a guy who, you know, if you get the wrong dog,
Right.
he's out of there. So and by the way, I agree with him on that. I think like getting a big that was her defense against intimacy.
Could be.
Okay, and she may have
Giant
others.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Four-legged fuck you.
So sometimes I think you have to take
Can
these
Robin
things.
and Howard and Fred and his sound machine come to every session?
Let's get on target for a second here.
Yay!
The point of you being here, Dr.
Yes.
Ablow, and
It's to completely fuck with me.
is to confront Artie and say,
So
Artie,
you'll go to your sessions instead of having them here.
there's nothing can work unless there's a commitment, at least to meet with you.
I didn't realize we got to this point yet to where I was like...
This is a that's true.
You're blowing off sessions.
This is proactive. Right?
Did we ever have a session where you're sitting there and I just don't show up? Did that ever happen?
Well, there was that phone call session, but the only reason
the man's got a schedule. I mean,
Yeah, he's sitting by a phone calling you, making the time to call you.
And by the way, the reason it was a phone call is because Artie couldn't find the time for face-to-face. But couldn't find the time doesn't work, because I've worked with, you know, everybody.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
There's got to be time, right?
I've had to do Letterman's and do this show in the same day, and I had therapy, and I got to go, and I go. That's
it was actually a weird, because I had the pre-interview the night before, and I hated the way it went, and I was very uptight about it.
Better to talk to Dr. Ablow before the appearance.
You know how they say, even in AA and stuff like that, the very day you think you shouldn't go to a meeting is the day you should go.
And it's not about the appearance. Like, let's burrow beneath that, right? This is about whether he wants to let somebody in to his life.
Right.
This is not about I had a bad day.
Is there a way, and I know Artie's too embarrassed to ask us, so I will. Is there a way Artie could raise his kid by the phone so that he wouldn't have to actually see the kid?
No, he'll be a great
Is that
dad.
too conventional or unconventional?
He'll be a great dad.
He'll be a great dad.
Partly because...
Well, he'll be play dad.
Right, he'll be fun dad.
Well,
see, that's what these guys say. They don't.
No,
they're just trying to get a laugh.
You're not going to be there to discipline if you're
Why
not
do you
living,
say that?
Because if you're not
please.
living with the woman, when the shit's going down,
You're not there.
and then you're going to be play dad.
I'd
No,
do a
he's not saying-
5-minute ride.
he's not saying he wants to be...
It's 5 minutes from Dana.
With
He can be in the
traffic
same building, for that matter.
Right.
The man needs his own space. And all I wanted to say...
Who's doing that?
All I wanted to say is...
We have you in mind, Robin.
if you can have a loving relationship where you sort of touch him as much as he can bear it, that may be the gate. He may end up living with her.
Let me ask you what's
Welcome
going
to the
on.
new world. You broads want your own life, so here it is. Take it.
Let me ask you what's going on vis-a-vis your relationship with Artie, because this says it all.
What?
Wouldn't you say that your relationship with Artie, Dr. Ablow, reflects his relationship with everyone?
Yeah.
That here you are
Absolutely.
attempting to be close with him, and
Being there for him.
and the second that happens, he runs for 𝗻hills.
Exactly.
He
So,
abuses you. That's
he
what
could-
happens.
Well,
I'm not abused.
Listen, that's the
abused him.
benefit of having a psychiatrist,
I paid
because
for
I don't
lunch.
experience it as abuse. I
No, no,
experience as
No.
him being defended
But if
against
you were
concern or love.
What do
a
you
woman
wanna say to
or
Artie?
his mother or his sister, that would be abusive.
What do you want to
Exactly.
say to Artie?
There, you're like my co-therapist.
What do you
I
want
kind of
to
miss Beth.
Yeah.
What do you
Just
want?
so you know.
What do you want to say
Yeah.
to Artie right now that you couldn't get a hold? Of course, you couldn't get a hold of him. So, what is it you want to
Should
say
we
to
sit
him?
back?
Really, let us
here-
sit back and let you handle this conversation. This very uncomfortable conversation.
Right. So amongst friends and family, right? What we're gonna ask Artie. I'm buttoning my jacket.
See, I got an iPhone.
Is
Taking
just
control.
just this, because I want you to know that should things go well for you, that's great. I'll celebrate with you. If things go less than well at any point, I want you to be able to reflect back and say, that guy, he's a little nutty,
Right.
but he showed up at work for me.
No,
I should call him.
I know. I do. Listen, you've been very
Right.
nice, and I have no complaints.
Very nice. It's
You
interesting.
have, yeah.
It's very...
What do you find
Tempered.
interesting about that?
But like today, I was going to say today, again, you're clearly a busy guy, and he is a busy guy. He lives in 2 different places. He's running all over the place. And like today, I have a crazy day that I'm kind of, and I have time in between. I have to leave here to go shoot this show, and I'm very uptight and stressed. I don't know. I thought about calling you yesterday, but then I said no. I don't know.
Yeah, why'd you say no, though?
I don't know, because then I think I'm bugging you, and I'm like, I just...
No, I mean, I know that, you know, but in saying I think I'm bugging you, Artie, honestly, what he's really saying is I don't know if I really want to get that much into my own story.
Right.
You know, because every
Ablow,
time it's a road in.
Is there some reality to that? You are a busy man. You have patience. You have a book career, TV career. You have all kinds of careers.
But why is Artie making that consideration?
Yeah. In other words.
But why is Artie making that consideration? If Keith has said, call me when these things occur.
Right.
And he doesn't even make the attempt. It's not like he called and didn't get an answer or got rejected. He doesn't even make the call.
And asked and answered in a way, right? Because if I'm that busy, how could I be here?
Right.
Right. So I wanted to provide an answer in advance to that concern. Like, it can't be that the problem is that I have, you know, homes in 2 places. It's because here I am.
Yeah.
Right. Most psychiatrists don't, but I've done this for a long time. Like, I don't generally do work in 50-minute sessions just in an office. I will venture out with people. I'll have meals with them. I'll meet them at their offices. And I figured, what better place than to come here and define, does he want to go forward? That's really the question.
How many times a week do you think, for any of this to have an impact, do you really need to hear from Artie and to speak with Artie on a regular basis?
I think we should be in touch a couple times a week.
A couple of times a week.
I think so. And as I explained to him, on those occasions when he's thinking things aren't so good for me, or I'm not getting the right feedback from this person, I feel hurt, or I feel sad, or I feel upset, or I feel like taking a drink, or whatever it might be, it can be a 5-minute discussion. On those occasions, it can be 7 times a week.
Artie, do you think let's be honest right now, do you think Dr. Ablow isn't the right fit for you? Maybe you don't
possible.
think he's the right kind of psychiatrist for you.
No, I would say that the direct opposite. I'd say if I was going to see a psychiatrist, it would be someone like that.
If I was going to see a psychiatrist.
You are seeing someone. You're seeing Dr. Ablow.
Am I?
No, he's not seeing a psychiatrist. You think everybody thinks he is, but him.
Right.
Am I seeing a psychiatrist?
Artie.
Did you know 𝗪cie is 45 and single?
He's looking for a psychiatrist. All right, what do you want to say to Dr. Ablow now?
I want to say yes. I would like to continue to work on this great project.
But what's the risk? This is a great moment to try to get a little bit further. What's the perceived risk? Like, what are you thinking or feeling that if we go down the road a couple times a week, that what? There has to be a fill in the blank here.
I have to deal with this, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, it's so, it's like lifting weights, talking about my past and me and whatever the fuck is going on. And it's, in a lot of ways, it's just tragic. And I don't want to deal with it. I would rather just put it off and put it off and put it off. And seeing you forces me to deal with it. And I hate that. I have to get, like, you know, the fact that I'm busy with work or whatever sort of substitutes for dealing with that. And I could...
So are you worth making an investment in yourself? In other words, you could probably find an hour 3 times a week to call Dr.
My mother's
Ablow.
house is paid off.
You could find an hour 3 times a week to call Dr. Ablow. It's not like you're sitting there learning how to work your iPhone.
Of course I could.
But it's painful, and that's what he's looking to avoid. But you know what? If you try to avoid your pain, you get it tenfold at the end.
You do,
That day, I'm telling you, that day after we spoke, I went to his place. I did, but it was so draining.
But did you feel good afterward?
No, he's saying no.
Well,
afterward.
Yeah.
You did.
But then to get that, you got to get to that level in your mind. Okay, I'm gonna go talk about me, because even doing stand up, it's you got to get the right mindset. But at least it's all bullshit. It's all joking around. This is worse. This is more pressure. I get more nervous because I'm going and trying to figure out.
Are you afraid that Dr. Ablow will get close to you and then he'll get a huge dog?
But really, Artie,
he already knows I don't want that.
You say that you always have, like today, you've got a great thing happening. God. You're going to be on Rescue Me, but it's also a bad thing.
Terrific.
It's a really horrible thing for you.
That's right.
Well, rescue yourself, man.
Yes, isn't it ironic that Artie is on Rescue Me, and yet he won't rescue
he really
himself?
needs it.
I mean,
Isn't Artie's real story Rescue Yourself?
It's everyone's story because he says how much easier it feels to do stand-up.
Right.
Of course it
Right.
does. But you know what? At his expense. So everybody gets to laugh.
But him.
And at the end, he's
Not
all
always.
chewed up, and we get to say, look, another guy who...
Doctor,
Yeah.
what is your recommendation to Artie right now?
Thorazine.
No. What is your
really,
recommendation?
I've heard Artie says he wants to continue because Artie, you do want things in your life that you can't get right now.
Oh, absolutely, like sleeping pills.
Okay, so here's the
Artie, what do
recommendation.
you want? Artie, why would you go to someone like Dr. Ablow to do what? What do you tell
I
me
guess
what you want?
to eventually be happier. Why
To
would
be
anybody?
happier.
If I'm happier, then I think everyone in my life would be affected.
So you
in a
want to be
positive way.
happier. That sounds
Why
like
else would anybody go see a
But
shrink?
that sounds like a really good thing for you to be happier. Maybe
Yeah.
that would contribute to your
it
weight
does.
loss, contribute to you being
Absolutely.
free of drinking and heavy gambling.
How many
My weight
ways?
right now, is such a problem. It is such a
Epidemic.
a source of for my depression.
Right.
That like when I wake up, I feel horrible. I can barely move. I mean, I'm not used to being 300 pounds.
No,
I'm
this
really
is
not.
new. This is new.
It is. It's
Yeah,
new.
this is every day. It's a new day.
It's like Star Trek. It's the
That
undiscovered
reminds me.
country.
Let me weigh you.
He won't let us weigh him anymore.
To the point where I never gave a fuck
So,
about
Artie.
weight. Like now, it affects me. A day of depression
All right.
follows.
All right. So listen to me. Here is your doctor in the house.
Yeah.
Dr. Ablow,
He's
to
actually
talk
at work.
to you. He says he has a way that he thinks can put you on the road to more happy feelings. Dr. Ablow, please.
We will. We'll get him fit because how much weight can you carry? It's just a metaphor. Right. He's carrying a lot of weight.
Well, now it's
A lot
not.
of
It's not
weight.
a
And you don't
time
mean
to put
physically.
some of it down.
It's actual weight.
Did you hear what he just said?
It's time to let
Yes.
go of some
But
of
what
it.
other weight am I carrying? I don't understand. I mean,
Oh, come on.
No, you're holding on to everything. You won't even let him in to see how to work through some of the stuff that is keeping you back.
And-
so you're holding on, and your weight is sort of like
Let me tell you.
keeping you out of life.
I do. I don't like. I don't like long-term commitments on any level.
Well,
I hate
but
it.
let me tell you what the translation here is.
Personally, professionally, I hate it.
Artie's very skeptical that anyone can truly care about him. What did he ask you the last time I was here? He's like, yeah, but we never get together outside of here just to, like, be brothers.
Right.
Right, and you've invited
That's
him
why
many
we're
times,
not
but what does he
bros.
do? He says, no, you didn't.
Right.
No,
Right, so it's the
I-
same dynamic. It's basically like he's saying to me, yeah, you can't really care about me. It's really, you know, the psychiatry thing and
It'll
it's the
just
50-minute
ruin
hour
it.
thing.
It'll just
You
ruin.
probably
Right.
do. You have in your mind a little bit, Artie, that the reason Dr. Ablow is interested in you is because you're on this show.
Absolutely.
Is that true?
No, I'm kidding.
No,
That's
no,
how
he
that
probably
happens to
doesn't
me.
feel that way.
But
That
so
happens
what?
to be how we met, but no, I don't feel that way.
But so
Yeah.
what?
I don't feel he's like that.
I got a psychiatrist. He's into me because I pay him. He'll stop seeing me, but yet he's a good guy and he helps me.
You know, I don't know. It's funny. Like I like actually last week at Conan, one of the other segment producers said, "Do you want to meet Jessica Biel?" And I said no. I said, "Well," he goes, "Oh, really?" Well, I go, "I don't know. What am I going to say to what?" Like I don't. She doesn't want to meet me. I don't want to meet her. Like what am I going to say to her? You know.
You could have been banging Jessica Biel.
You know what I mean? You know,
She's not a
it's-
huge fan.
And he's like, well, really? She said she'd like to meet you. And I'm like, well, I don't want to meet. I don't want to meet her.
See, she wanted to meet you.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like that's
Let's
a
go
perfect
see
See, but
Phones.
that's a defense too, because if he were an intern at this show and he had told me the same story, I'd be as committed to him. But again, another shield. It's just because I'm well known that the guy wants time with me.
No, I don't think that
No.
about you. No, I don't.
Well, no, you might.
What about
it's
the
okay,
idea
but
that-
in the end, he'll know.
Let's be honest. Artie
Yeah.
should be institutionalized immediately, right?
Artie
Locked up in a
needs
straight
major-
jail.
I'm on this show. That's this is
Let's go to Dominic
This is an
Barbara.
insane asylum.
Dominic, go ahead.
I feel that it's very unfair for Artie today to trust somebody and then have that person. And it's great radio, obviously, but how
Yeah.
could you imagine if your psychiatrist came in?
Well, if Howard wasn't showing up, it would be the only place to find him.
Well, this is called an intervention. Dr.
It's
Ablow,
another bullshit
And it's a little
thing
unusual.
just to have a good radio
Here
thing.
we go. Now,
There
are
we go
gonna get
again.
irritated?
Well, ask,
Artie?
what about what Dominic just said? Well, let's get your shrink in here.
Wait a minute.
Please. His shrink sees him when he has an appointment.
First of all, I show up to every appointment.
Well, that's your problem.
Let's even say you didn't show up. And
You know what, Dominic? You're such a horse's ass, and I'll tell you
Right.
why.
I'll tell you
You're
why
one of
I'm
those
not.
guys who keep saying, and along with all the emails we get, why isn't any of you guys care about Artie? Why
Right,
aren't you
why
doing
aren't you
anything
doing
to help the
something?
guy? So here, Dr. Ablow says, hey, Artie's not showing up. Artie's blowing me off. I want to say...
So pull me aside after the show and go, listen, Dr. Ablow says you're blowing him
that
off.
doesn't do any good with
For the
you.
show.
It doesn't do any good
It doesn't
with you.
do any good for the show.
It doesn't do any good with you.
Oh, stop it.
It
This isn't doing any good either.
No, this will do good because this
No, it's
intervention
not.
was
It's put you
born
back.
on this show.
Howard, I don't blame you in any way at all, or Robin, but let
But me,
ask the
you blame.
question, Doctor.
No, Dr. Ablow's, he hit it on the head. This intervention was born out of this show. This is how it came about.
This is home base.
Right.
This is-
Ask the question.
Yeah.
Doctor, the word transference, when a therapist or psychiatrist takes on an individual in a patient's life and they work out issues through the psychiatrist, obviously, Artie's father's death, which was not his own fault, his injury wasn't his father's fault, was a great, great hurt to Artie. He had to be part of it. He had to suffer. It took years of his life. You're now his father. Aren't you disappointing him?
Oh, Dominic.
What
You know
a
what?
leap.
This is Dominic. This is Dominic has major father
Amateur
issues.
Well, but he
psychiatrist.
does.
And Dominic thinks
Artie?
everyone is him because
Right.
Dominic is a narcissist.
Right.
Artie, do you feel disappointed that someone you trusted, who know?
He hasn't betrayed a confidence or anything.
Artie.
It makes me take it less seriously, absolutely.
Oh, Artie, you don't need any
Interesting.
help in that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You weren't,
he's taking
you
it.
weren't
He's
returning
taking
the
it.
guy's calls.
Yeah, he's taking it less seriously
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So what's the difference? Eric, you're on the air.
Do you guys feel like you're being a little bit impatient in getting into therapy? I mean, it seems like all
my
you've
God.
been in therapy.
Impatient.
I mean, don't you think that you could just, like...
Artie's almost dead.
Wait,
When
I can't hear.
should we
I can't
start?
hear. Eric, I can't hear your point. Hold it. Say it again. I didn't hear what you said.
It just seems to me like you guys are impatient. You rush into therapy when you... I think you don't even need it. Like, do you honestly think if you didn't go to therapy that you wouldn't have made it through the situation?
I think I would have made it fine, but I wouldn't have been as... Listen, I have a lot of things that bother me, and I am working through them, and I think it's important to do.
And no, you wouldn't have made it as
Would I-
well.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the therapist telling you that you couldn't figure out on your own?
Well, oh my God, I had no clue about how to deal with certain aspects of my life. I've never been trained in that area.
Or how you showed up for other people. That's what you learned.
Like Artie, I am in such an avoidance mode toward opening up toward anything toward myself. I have been living with my head up my ass. And not even in touch with when I'm unhappy, or I don't even acknowledge any of the inner feelings. It forces me to go to a guy. Well, I'm answering your question.
Okay,
It forces me to go to a guy's office and take a good hard look at myself, and I hate it. But I know I need to take this medicine if I'm going to be better with my kids, better in my relationship with Beth, and some other people in my life. I'm telling you, I do it for myself. And I do it because it's like taking my medicine.
Right.
You don't take medicine when you have cancer because you like taking the medicine.
Why
do
don't
it,
you wait? Yeah, hold off.
but
You're
you
rushing into that
You
cancer
do it to get
medication.
better. But as soon as someone says mental problems or issues, oh, I can put it off. Well,
Right.
if you think you can put it off, I'm suggesting you can't.
I agree that I need a stylist.
Artie, you yourself were on the wrap-up show the other day, and you started talking about approaching your 40th birthday and how that's driving you crazy. And you look at your life, and even Jason has now surpassed you in terms of achievements and maturity, and it bothers you.
Everyone's struggling.
Yes.
I just think Artie needs to give it a little bit of time, and I think all his
A little
will work
time.
itself out.
Give it a little time and everything will work itself out.
How much more time you want to give him?
I mean, he's going to drop dead if he...
We're going to lose
It's interesting,
him.
though.
I mean, what really, all Artie needs to do is lose weight. I mean, that's
I agree.
Why is he 300 pounds, dude?
That's why he's feeling depressed. That's why he's feeling like shit. I mean, just get out and start working out and lose some weight, man.
This is working
But
out.
maybe that isn't so easy. Maybe he needs to work out, with Dr.
I need
Ablow.
a physical trainer who's like a chick who's a 10.
And I'm still back
I'll
on
show up
him.
for that.
Listen, Artie is...
A mess.
Well, no, he's having a hard time. He's admitted it here. I'm not telling you something out of school. And I think if he had someone if he got serious about the relationship with Dr. Ablow and really worked through some things, it might be incredible. It's going to be incredibly hard. No one said this shit's easy. In fact, it takes a strong man to stand up in front of another man and say, look, I got some shit that's bothering me. Can I talk to you about it?
The other thing, Dr. Keith, is Artie has expressed that he thinks he might be less funny if he gets better. He has this fear.
That's listen, I've worked with other very creative souls. It's always a fear that somehow your demons are fueling your creativity, and it's never the case. In fact, if you have some equilibrium,
You might even open up more.
He can open up more. But he's interesting. Look,
I'm not that creative.
He's very creative.
Yes.
And the reverse arithmetic is interesting that he does. He says, because you showed up here and said that you're concerned about me, I take this a little less seriously.
Yeah,
well,
right? He
but
takes
it's-
everything
it's
less
like-
seriously.
It's for everybody to hear, though. It's like...
Well, we didn't get into your real issues. I mean...
Yeah.
And also, you weren't going to call him back anyway.
Yes, I was.
I
That
don't
is
know.
bullshit.
I let it go
totally gonna
like
call
9
him back.
days or something.
Mike, you're on the air in New Haven, Connecticut.
I let it go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good therapy session. Let's hear what Mike has to say in New Haven, Connecticut.
Let's let Mike might know something. Go ahead.
Listen,
As he puts down his
Yes, Mike.
Sprite.
I know for a fact Artie's getting better. He's much less funnier now.
Yes. Thank you.
No, but I want to know what kind of meds are Dr. Ablow giving him? Is he giving him any Xanax, anything good?
You're not putting him on anything.
No, I haven't put him on anything.
We're not on
No.
medication.
No.
What's that? No, I don't.
Do you
see-
think I need medication?
The thing that Artie, listen, I think medicines can be very powerful for people. What Artie needs is to get closer to his truth, not for me to give him distance from his pain. He's already said, listen, the reason I didn't come back is because it was hard and it hurt. Well, guess what? The bottom line is you go to a gym, you don't leave your trainer and say, hey, I'm not coming back because my muscles kind of are sore. You're like, good, they're sore.
So you're saying I have a lot of pain?
Is Artie
Of course
heavy
you have a
right
lot of
now
pain.
because
How about
he's
painkillers?
Is Artie heavy now because he's depressed?
Artie's heavy because he is looking for one shield after another from certain truths. His story is that with all kinds of trouble in various chapters of his early life story, he then meets with sudden and unusual success.
Yes.
And it's in the realm of comedy. And so he has all these defenses at the ready. Women, alcohol, making people laugh. And he never has to, so far, go back and reclaim the damaged parts of himself and say, look, these were real things I lived through, and they're going to come back and get me. So I'm here to get him first.
He's too far gone. He's way too fucked up. You'll never get him.
This guy has written you off.
You're saying that Dr. Ablow can't even get him back.
I don't think anybody could get him better.
Well, I
Yeah,
believe
well, this
I
guy
don't
might be
agree.
right.
I don't agree with that, Artie.
Well,
I mean, I hope to God he gets better. I love Artie, but,
And that's where the
let's
kid
face
thing comes
facts.
in.
but it ain't,
Artie, the sure way not to make it happen is to do nothing.
Let's get someone on the phone. Let's get someone on the phone who's
You
really...
guys chose to bring this guy into the session.
Let's get somebody on the phone who's really
You
concerned.
guys, I didn't know he was coming in.
Let's get someone on the phone who's really concerned. Ralph.
Concerned and together.
Yes.
Artie, come on, man. First of all,
What
the fuck? You can't find an hour a week to do this. If you're going to do it, do it. What do you do all week?
I don't know.
Like, how many Yankee games do you go to?
I've only been to one this year.
All right, but you can't find an hour. The guy can't make it any easier for you. He'll come to your house. He'll get you on the phone. You go see him. I mean, after you leave here, what are you so busy with?
I don't even know. Like this guy from Playboy just did this interview. Thank God that's over. This guy was in my life for like 2 weeks, and he had a deadline.
Well, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so he came here one day. He came to rescue me one day. He came to a gig in Pittsburgh, and he's a really great guy. But I felt obligated because he had a deadline to write this 4,000-word piece.
But why do you feel obligated?
Because I don't know. He said I want.
So there's an issue to speak to Dr. Ablow about. Hey, I want to give this guy 2 hours of my life.
Meanwhile,
and that's it.
I don't know what that guy had the tape recorder running the whole time. I don't know what the fuck he's got.
And you know what?
That article, I am so scared of that article.
And Artie, the article is going to disappoint you because
you put so much
energy into it. It's ridiculous. I mean, Dr. Ablow would have worked, and you say, Artie, we're going to say your free time is important. Draw a boundary.
And notice what he did there. He compared me. He said, I have this other guy in my life who's a reporter for Playboy.
Right.
Who shows up too and takes my time. So what he's trying to do is put me off by saying you're really no more important than the writer for Playboy.
No. You know what?
I hear it, but I won't accept it.
That's exactly right.
I'll tell you what happened.
I hear it, but I don't accept it.
He said to me, he goes, after coming to a gig and here and the TV show, and he goes, I need one more thing. And he is he's a really nice guy, so I don't mind accommodating him. But he said, I want to come to your house.
But what about
and
what
see you at home and interview at home?
Dr. Ablow just said you reduced Dr. Ablow to
a Playboy reporter.
To a Playboy reporter as annoying as that. You don't even value what Dr. Ablow does.
No, I know, but it's like
and
so.
It's
So
not
then
the same thing he's doing.
when he came over, it turned into a therapy session. I just
Look
thought
how tough he is, though. He's very tough to care about.
Yeah.
He makes it very hard for you to care about him. It's like gates that you have to get through.
I suspect Dana went through this with him.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
But wait, you not only...
Well, my relationships with people start out like a huge love affair. Like, you're great, everything's great, we're having fun. And I always, in my own head, I go, listen, eventually I want to leave a situation. People don't want me to leave.
But what do you
But I want to leave.
Why do
and
you
that disappoints
leave?
them for some reason.
But why do you want
I don't know.
Let me put Robin's question a different way.
I just feel like leaving.
What happens if you stay? What is your fantasy? What would happen
What's the fear?
if you got close to
that
Dr.
one day
Ablow?
I wake up and I'm 50 and I've been at the same fucking place for fucking 30 years.
No. I said, Dr. Ablow, I'm talking about. What is your fear in staying with him and getting close to him? What is it? Is it homosexual?
What is it?
No.
What is it? Does it feel gay?
See, part of me, maybe I don't really buy into the whole therapy thing. Like again, like with this article, there's a goal at the end. He's going to write an article, so we're working towards something. An article will get done.
But what scares you
with
about
going to Dr. Ablow? I'm like, what is the light at the end of the tunnel? I'm not really sure.
Forget what scares you about staying in a relationship with Dr. Ablow? And it feels good.
Nothing's so scary about it. It's just that.
Well, you're not doing it though.
How come you can spend time to make Playboy a success, but not Artie a success?
Well, because
why are you giving time to Playboy?
I mean, that's part of my career. You know, it's part of how I'm making money.
But you could have given him 2 hours.
I was talking in a broader sense. You're saying all relationships are like that for you. That eventually you want to go.
I do. And when I got on Mad TV, I signed a 5-year contract. I told my agent, I said, I don't want to be here 5 years. Like, well, you have to sign a 5-year contract. And then the first year went amazing. Everything was great. The second year started, and the drugs kicked in, and part of me's like, I don't give a fuck if I get kicked off the show because I'm done here.
Yeah, but what does that say?
It's awful. I know it's awful. The Norm show, if it didn't get canceled after 2 years, I'm telling you, I probably would have got arrested there too.
Right.
And I just get done. I get bored. I'm like, 2 years seems to be the time.
Okay.
Well, Dr. Ablow, what have you heard?
What I've heard
I've been here 7 years, which says a lot for this show. I mean, it's the...
Well, we're great people.
I mean, I know, but when I want to leave a situation, nobody lets me leave. They're always like, "You're an asshole for leaving, and we hate you now."
No,
and then it's like,
I would never. I told you
when you're in a good situation, you leave.
But Artie, I told you
exactly.
Yeah.
As much as it would pain me to see you go,
right?
I want you to be happy. If this became so horrible to you, I would give you a big hug.
See, that is a problem with me. It's like what there's nothing horrible about this. It's great, but I get to the point where I don't know where the fuck I want to go. I just feel like going. I don't know why.
So why don't you talk to Dr. Ablow before you blow this up?
Something like Dana or Dr. Ablow could create an anchor somewhere that I don't want to and attach it to somewhere.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now that's
that he
positive.
intuits that I am the road to other anchors, that I'm going to try to anchor him.
Right.
But the bottom line is he also gives us like a window on his soul, because it isn't just relationships that he's uncertain of. It's his own story. He wants to be able to exit the story at any page. Right.
I know it's true. Yeah, absolutely.
And so what does he get? He's like, what's the light at the end of this tunnel? By the way, in saying it's a tunnel, that doesn't necessarily make the psychiatrist feel great.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No, a tunnel's like a vagina.
I'm kind of like invulnerable.
It's a very,
The light at the end of the tunnel is this, that Artie looks back some number of years from now and says, you know what? I didn't have the best childhood, let's say, but boy, I've really come through from my own kid. He does?
You see, shrinks are good at this. They point out why your childhood was bad. I think maybe I'm in complete denial. Up until my old man fallen, I think I was. But listen, I mean, I was a horrible student. And didn't get great grades.
Your father picked you. I know a little about your father, but your father picked you up at a baseball game, threw you into the field, and put you in danger as a little boy with a bunch of raving lunatics. And you think you don't have issues?
No, I know. You're right.
But you've made a joke out of it, because I know this. I made a joke out of a lot of my life.
Right.
But you don't think you have issues with that? You fucking have issues.
You think I'm really mad at him for that?
I think that you're confused by it. You don't feel protected by your old man.
Because you're thinking of it as a 30, 40-year-old man, not a 7-year-old kid.
Somewhere in you is that kid who's at the baseball game going, Dad, what the fuck? You're throwing me in with a bunch of wolves? If I took you and threw you in with a bunch of Roman gladiators to go fight to the death, you would tell me that I was a piece of shit.
See, my father thought he was Superman. He would always, like, my mother had that conversation with him a million times when he used to take me to work. And I told him something that Dr. Ablow something that almost, he almost like fainted about it. My father used to work in high rises in Newark, and he would put antennas on the buildings. And I would be like 7 years old, and I'd come to work with him. And he would see that I was scared he was going to fall. So he would literally, he tied a wire to the antenna, and he would lean over the fucking the roof, and he would pull it up like this, get the antenna all the way up, and it was my job to grab it and pull it in. And I said, Dad, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. And just to bust my chops, he would get on one leg and he could go, I could go this way, or I could go that way. And I'm running behind like air conditioning units going, Dad, what are you doing? Starting to like cry. And he would just laugh, and he would always say, like with the Yankee game, he would say, if you said that to him, he'd go, you know what? I had him. I always had him. I had my eye on him. He wasn't getting, no one's gonna fuck with her. Everything was fine. But part of me does go, what is he talking about? That sounds ridiculous. How could you be sure you had me?
He was torturing you.
Yeah, well, if your dad, let's say your dad wanted to teach you how to swim, okay, Artie?
He was breaking my balls.
He was breaking your balls.
Well,
You're a little kid.
Torture at 7.
Right. Teach me how to swim.
Let's say your dad wanted to teach you how to swim.
Which he did.
And he says, you know what, I'll throw you in the water, and let's see if you float. Would you say that was fucked up?
We did. It's weird you say that with the swim. We used to go to the Jersey Shore. We'd go in the ocean, and he would, well, my mother wasn't looking. He would take me and throw me over the waves. And, you know, Jaws had just come out. I was scared shit. And there was a couple times where I thought I wasn't going to make it. And it always his fucking big arm came out of the waves and grabbed me and took me back. And
sounds pretty scary to me.
He would hit me.
It sounds frightening.
He would hit me ground balls.
You think it's normal that your dad threw you into Frankie Valli's hotel room? Do you think that's normal?
Well, he wanted to meet Frankie Valli. He didn't throw me in there. He let me crawl.
He wanted to meet Frankie Valli, so he used you.
He let me. You see, now we get into the thing I've been in therapy where I get pissed people are fucking with my old man.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I'm not saying your old man's a bad guy.
I know.
It's just you've got to have issues with that. You know,
when I remember hearing that story at 10 and 11, when I could understand it, I remember laughing that you know, they were staying at the same motel as Frankie Valli, and he let me crawl into his room, and then he walked in there, and I was
You're a little
shaving
boy. You didn't care about Frankie Valli. Your
I was
dad
2.
did.
I don't even remember
Right.
doing it.
So let's put you in a stranger's room.
Yeah.
What does every parent say? Don't mess with strangers. He throws you in a room with a stranger.
I'll tell you, the one time...
You don't think you have an issue?
The time I was, if you want to get into it, the times I was like really resentful of him was when I was about 9 or 10 years old. He would take me out and we would play baseball together. So he would, there was this big field in Newark that had all these like putting green. These guys would fucking manicure the lawn so you could putt on it like golf, and my father always called golf a fag game. He's like, who cares? So we would use that to hit. We would use that to hit ground balls because it was a good hop.
Right.
We're ruining these guys' greens. So he gets out this aluminum Adirondack fungo bat. I'll never forget. And he starts hitting me grounders like fucking laser beams at me. And if I didn't, if I got out of the way, he would give me shit. And, you know, and then he would take golf balls and hit them at me. And, like, if you're not afraid of the golf ball, you won't be afraid of the baseball. And and if I ever made an error, I would feel like I was disappointing him.
Of course.
But more so if I looked like a pussy. If I backed out of the way, I knew he'd get pissed off at.
Yeah. Do you think having a close relationship with a man,
right,
like Dr. Ablow, makes you a pussy? Honestly, are you a pussy?
Or giving into your feelings, giving into your feelings in front of a guy.
Your old man would say you were a pussy, wouldn't
Probably
he?
deep down, it's like, you know.
It doesn't feel normal to him. Listen, if the guy who supposedly loves you, your father, is the guy also hitting, you know, laser beam ground balls
and you
at
worship this dad,
and having you cry while he laughs about falling off the roof, which
I wasn't
eventually
really crying.
he does.
I was just like, come on.
I wasn't really crying.
No.
Listen, of course you were.
Of course not.
But right,
You're a
so
man.
for somebody,
you're 2 years old and you're a man.
So what do you do? Like, somebody expresses real concern for you, and what do you say? Listen, you're a Playboy reporter. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not calling you back, and you know what? I'm still here.
Yeah. No, I know. I appreciate it.
Well, Dr. Ablow, I want to thank you for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
I think
Artie,
this
we
is
should
very
talk.
loving. He's saying talk, Artie. This might be a good time to reach out.
Or
to
you could
Dr.
fire
Ablow.
me right now.
No, listen. What Howard's saying is
if he fires you, you'll never bother him again.
What Howard's
I'll
saying
just
is
keep him in the back of my mind. I'll be there if he ever calls. But you know, we should try to break through some of this resistance.
You're letting him off too easy, Dr. Ablow.
No, he's not. He's
I'm saying let's break through. But
and make a decision.
You can't commit an hour a week to this.
that's what I want. I want an hour a week and a couple phone calls.
That's it. Do it, Artie.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't.
Well, what Howard's saying is interesting, like that whole thing of, do you think it's gay to have a relationship with him, like get into your feelings and stuff like that? Because when my father was hurt, they hired a Monsignor to come and talk to him. My father was always an atheist; he didn't care about God. But like when he was hurt, he always felt that maybe that, you know, because of stupid shit I did in my life, I'm being punished. So Monsignor, this real nice old Irish guy, would come and see him every week. And we really thought it was getting through to my father. We really thought, now maybe he's coming to peace with this.
Right.
And a few days before he died, my father, we were talking about it. And I'm going, well, it seems like you're having a fun time talking to Monsignor. He's like, I'm just doing that for your mother. I don't even listen to the guy. What do you
Yeah.
And that sort of hurt. Like,
Well,
you know,
he's talking to some fucking Monsignor.
But you know something? That's
And
also
that's his defense.
that's also a message that he got from
Exactly.
his dad.
That
That talking about his stuff is bullshit.
Yeah,
Right.
but it also might not have been the truth. He couldn't let you know he was getting it.
Yes.
Right.
Or maybe.
He
I
might
don't
have been
know.
embarrassed.
And listen, here's the thing. To come full circle, before our time is out, we started talking about Artie having a child someday, right? And the bottom line is he has to be prepared to not feel totally freaked out when the kid just wants to hug him and be with him. And he's
Right.
going to say,
Right.
wait, why didn't I get this?
By the way,
Well, no,
he's going to be angry.
My father was affectionate
No,
with
but
me,
the
too.
old- but the-
though.
I know, but
we
the-
had a very great
It's confusing.
relationship.
The old man, though, tells you he's doing it for your mother. Meanwhile, your father doesn't sound like that guy that did anything for anybody unless he wanted to do it.
Well,
The truth is, he wanted to speak to the
he
Monsignor.
was a complicated guy. It's hard to get my old man psyche down.
Everyone
in
is
an hour.
complicated,
Well,
Artie.
you know what?
But there's something that went on with you in your encounters with your father as well. You know, there were things going on that you don't want to look at.
You know, and plus you want to make excuses for your old man because listen, you know what? Nobody wants to badmouth their old man, but you know, there
Except
are things.
me.
So I got to know if I'm fired. I got to know if I'm fired.
Yeah, I'll let you two work that
No,
out.
you're not fired. No.
Okay, well
not.
that's encouraging. You know.
I'll call you.
You're fired.
Napoleon fired.
You're fired.
You know,
His iPhone doesn't have you on speed
can't
dial.
break up in person.
I just got a new iPhone.
Is Dr. Ablow your psychiatrist?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
He is
More so
working
than anyone
with you.
else.
Okay.
More so than anyone else.
That's
He's got
not
to take
a
the edge off. He's got to cut it back.
commitment.
It's
Can't
okay.
you make this man
It's
special?
okay.
No,
Can't
yeah.
you let him be above the others? Can't he be the special man? in
Above
your
the
life?
others.
No.
Can
Can
you
he-
want to hit me grounders?
No,
I'd love
right.
to.
Listen, you know, I mean, you know,
might
the
work.
Playboy reporter, Ablow, whatever. But the bottom line is that whether he likes it or not, the bottom line is I'm available to him. And so he's got to at least deal with the fact that there's some individual in the world who knows he's in some amount of pain and is available. So that's like irreducible.
Well, I'll
He's
tell you,
huge.
He's going to have to deal with that.
I could definitely. This week again is a stressful week. I got, you know,
It's been a week. It's been a stressful
the
life.
show. I got the show all week. I'm doing Rescue Me today and Wednesday, and I got to fly to Vegas
Here
Thursday.
we go now. If he was not
Stressful
working,
week.
he could go do therapy.
Yeah.
You know, he
But I'm
always
saying-
wants to do this if he's not in his
Wait a
life.
second. What's going on?
Stressful week.
Well, it is Ralph.
You don't have-
Ralph. I mean, it's
There's
work.
not an hour this week.
I've
to
had
meet with
cabinet members in therapy. This guy
Yeah,
can't.
I mean,
can't.
come on.
I'm saying,
Artie,
no,
you're saying you're so busy that you can't talk for an hour.
You've had guys who run countries
Yeah.
clear out an hour.
Exactly.
Well, I'm bigger than some countries.
All right, listen, Dr. Ablow, you're great. Hey, listen, by the way,
No,
I
you're
got to
not
mention
fired.
your book.
We'll talk. Yeah.
You don't have
Let's
to
get to
because
the-
he'll think it's all about the book. Maybe we don't
Let's-
mention the book.
Let's get to the real reason.
Because he'll
here.
think he's no. You know what? Don't mention it. Do not mention the
I'm going to
book.
mention
Absolutely
it.
not.
Dr.
No.
Ablow, 21
No,
pounds
no.
in 21 days.
No.
Oh, stop.
I'm telling you, no, we're not going to plug the book because
Good.
I'm not
I
going to
like
let
that.
Artie
I like
think
that.
that
No,
I'm here for. No.
Doctor, I'm
It's
kidding.
not about the book,
Now I'm
Artie.
being a comedian.
He
I'm
thinks
kidding.
it's about a magazine, a book. It's not
No,
about that.
I'm kidding
It's
you.
not- we sell plenty of books. We don't need to do it here.
Listen, I know.
It's okay.
I was
plug-
doing-
I'm telling you, no, do not plug the book.
I will not plug
Well,
it.
then,
thank you.
I
Could
will
you
not
plug?
plug it.
Thank you.
Plug.
We're not talking about-
August 3rd and 4th in Cohasset, Massachusetts.
Plug someone. All right, look, Ralph, thank you.
Artie.
Yes, thank you, Ralph.
Thank you for helping Artie,
No
Ralph.
problem, Artie. Anytime. You can call me, too.
I know, buddy. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's just thank Dr. Ablow. There's a lot of people who want to discuss Artie.
Yeah, thank you. Is my first grade teacher here as well?
Coming in next.
Yeah, everybody's got a story about you.
All right, we're going to take a break. Artie,
Coming in next, the psychiatrist with a fat fetish.
let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
What's with Artie? What do you think his problem is?
Listen, I think Artie, like a lot of people, is ambivalent about how much does he want to get into the issues, right? And I represent that. I'm like, you know, sort of a burrower for the truth. So if you want to avoid the truth, you avoid me. I wanted to make it a little harder for him to avoid me, so I came here. I think he handled it pretty well, and we'll see what the evidence is. He'll either call me or he won't. But at least we'll know. We'll have the answer.
Do you feel like he's still trying to make excuses? That's what it seemed like in the
Of course he's trying to make excuses, but that's expected. Like, I know that with someone in that amount of turmoil, there are going to be excuses. There are going to be shields that people hold up, and he's got a lot of shields. And I just wanted him to know, I see him. I know what they are. It doesn't stop me from caring about him, and he could call me in 6 minutes, or he could call me in 6 months. I'd take the call, and we'd keep working. So he knows now that there's one person in the world who's going to be there for him as long as I'm in the world.
Now, what do you see in Artie's future if he does want to see you?
Listen, I think here's where we can get him to access parts of his life story he hasn't looked at or felt the emotions from. I think he'll be even more creative. I think he'll be funnier for it. I think he'll feel better. I think he can lose the weight because part of the eating is to feel better. I think he can feel better without a lot of food. I think he might be able to make a committed relationship with a woman. And my fondest hope for him is he gets to father a child and to bestow upon that child all of the gifts he'll know intrinsically and instinctively how to give because he didn't get some of them. See, people who've been hurt are sometimes the best people to love others. But he's got to allow himself to be loved first.
All right, Dr. Keith, thanks for stopping by,
Right,
and I hope you can help him out.
And if you need any help, you just call me, all right? I'm here for you, too.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Artie, was this ambush visit by Dr. Keith on the same plane as when they brought in the girl who likes fat guys?
No, it was, I don't know. It might have even been worse because I hate shrink shit.
And then they're publicizing your personal life again.
No, where are you gonna go? No, it did make for good radio.
Yeah, I guess. But do you really want to continue this whole relationship you have with Dr. Keith, or is it just getting to the point where?
No, I don't. I'll give it a shot. Why not? Fuck it. Ultimate warrior. I'm gonna keep going.
But, you know, when guys like Ralph call in and say, you know, what are you doing all week that you can't go meet with Dr. Keith, that's got to get under your skin because he doesn't understand your life at all.
Well, listen. When you're in some sort of crisis in life, it would be ridiculous to not take the advice of a Ralph Cirello. So, I'm going to try to live by Ralph's law and make an hour to go to therapy. And maybe one day I, too, will be huddled up in a dark apartment in New Jersey with Star Trek action figures.
And watching The View.
I'm watching The View.
All right, man. Good luck with Dr. Keith. I'll leave you be.
He can speak perfect English. He grew up here. And he don't even have $1 million. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. That's what he goes home and tells Maria.
Sure.
Maria Shriver, huh? Boy, that must be something. One of the direct Kennedy descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking.
And a good looking one.
A good looking one. Yeah, how'd that happen? That's right.
Usually the boys get the looks.
Yeah, I know. You didn't see Arnold chasing Caroline.
Oh.
But you got to figure a guy like that has women throwing themselves left and right.
Well, they were, yeah.
Robin was doing
Hey.
Yeah, Robin.
Man.
He is a good-looking guy.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah. Bricklayer gets a Kennedy. Me, I've got a Burns. It's my wife's maiden
Did
name.
he ever go to college?
No, he didn't waste time with that. He came right out of Austria.
Yeah.
He was bodybuilding, like
Over there.
Even his father was like, "Hey, don't bodybuild. What are you doing, you big pussy?" And he says, "No, I know what I'm doing. You jackass."
Right.
He comes right over here at 16 or something.
That was his dream to get here.
Starts winning like Mr. Olympia, all this stuff, and that's when bodybuilding. It wasn't even cool to be a bodybuilder.
In fact, he built bodybuilding.
Builds bodybuilding. In between, he's laying brick. And all of a sudden, the earthquake hits, and he makes a couple of $1 million doing that with real estate investments.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have retired at that point.
Yeah, he was already set.
Then decides to go into movies. Everyone's goofing on him and laughing at him. And then he becomes the #1 box office dude in America, in the world. And he does our radio show. That's the only part of the plan I can't figure out.
I guess he figures every life must have some adversity.
Yeah. I'd love to know what went on that set with Tom Arnold yelling at Roseanne during it.
Oh, to be
boy.
in that trailer.
If Arnold could only we could just shoot him full of truth serum.
And tell us what was really going on.
And that first meeting where Jim Cameron, the director, turned to Arnold and said, "Let's put Tom Arnold," and Arnold went, "Are you high? Do you know who you're putting in this movie?"
Jim.
Arnold, my name is Jim. Jim, are you crazy? The man is nothing. He married Roseanne. That's his claim to fame. He's a meat packer. I'd love to know the whole story. I need Olivier, not Arnold. Not Tom Arnold. And then with Roseanne stopping by the set and the two of them arguing and Tom Arnold there with his assistant.
Right.
Kim.
Must have been pretty.
𝗵𝗄𝗿. Yeah. Roseanne with that blonde hair. Did you see that blonde
I've seen
hair?
her as a blonde, yes.
Holy mackerel. Could she get any uglier? I mean, did she look in the mirror and you say, I want to make myself look worse?
Who told her to do that?
Meanwhile, this Arnold Schwarzenegger, never any dirt on him. He's always clean. He's always walking around. You don't find him with any broads in a hotel at Fred's bachelor party.
You should have invited him to the bachelor party.
Hey, I didn't think of that. That would have been some bonding.
Get him back.
He probably wouldn't do it.
He might.
He want to hang around with us.
He's a fun guy.
You know, he's about the same age as us. He might be a little older.
I know, but he always seems like much more mature.
He seems like Fred's dad.
Ooh.
He's always putting us in our
Come
place.
on, boys.
Remember when he yelled at us the first time we met him? He didn't really yell at us. He was pretty nice about it, but he dressed us down
very strongly.
He was in the bathroom. He was making a duty.
Oh.
First time I met Arnold.
Tell that story.
Trying to.
First time I met Arnold, I was doing a talk show, and Arnold was the guest on before me, and
it was Charlie Rose.
The Charlie Rose show, yeah. He had a Phil Donahue ripoff show. Charlie's the only one in America who couldn't make that work.
Yeah, he tried it first. And
Yeah.
bombed.
And Arnold was a guest. He was doing Conan.
It was the first
the
Conan.
Barbarian.
And Sandal Bergman was
Right.
Yeah. So I was a big fan. I was excited that he was going to be doing Conan, and I ran into that. I never do this. I'm much
You
too shy.
and Fred followed him into the bathroom.
The two big dopes ran
Yeah.
into
Almost.
What?
Almost.
Oh,
Yeah,
stop.
chasing Arnold into the bathroom.
So I said, Fred, let's go chase Arnold into the bathroom and tell him how great we think it is that he's doing Conan the Barbarian. We went in there and he was like, hey, what? Hey, boys. Hey, boys, please. Thank you so much for a nice compliment, but please.
Sorry to bother you, Arnold. That's okay, boys.
Yeah. What is it?
He loved it.
Yeah, of course he loved it.
Said you were really wild. And
He loves it. He's a wild guy. He's done some wild stuff. Look at him in Pumping Iron. He's smoking pot.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long time ago.
A long time ago, but he's got a wild streak in him.
He's definitely got a wild streak.
Yeah. Something tells me he gets a little thing on the side going with some girls.
Oh, here we go.
Jamie
telling
Lee,
you.
meet me in my trailer.
Jamie Lee, that was a good strip.
That's very nice. Now let's go practice in private.
Come here, Roseanne.
Yeah.
That's a real wild streak.
Roseanne, you fox. I've had every beautiful body in the business. Now let me have this.
Now I want a pig.
Well, I bet you that Roseanne was hanging around. I bet you he saw plenty that he can't talk about.
Yeah, he's not talking.
Yeah, he's like a good guy, he doesn't talk.
Huge crowd outside.
Is that right?
Huge.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You know why he's a good guy? Does our show.
Yeah.
If he didn't do our show?
Alec Baldwin does our show.
He's a good guy, too.
He's a good guy, too.
That's all it takes.
You know who sucks?
Who?
Anyone who doesn't do our show.
You're not going to name names?
That's right. I'll name names. It's a... You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whack packers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now my guest today is a former intern who spent more time wandering these halls here at Sirius and diddling a pencil than he did doing any actual work. He likes to hang out in libraries and stand around staring at people. If there's a Stern Show related event, you can be sure he'll be there. You can also be sure that he'll never leave. And you can probably be sure that he's going to follow you home. Ronnie the limo driver says that he discovered him, although he came to us through the internship, so go figure. We all know it was the Tourette's that truly made him famous. Please join me in welcoming a man who sent many, many emails asking to be on Fine Time and who will most likely spit all over me and the camera lens. Ladies and gentlemen, Medicated Pete. What's up, Pete?
Rachel.
Hi.
What's going on?
How are you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just hanging out. What's going on?
I'm liking the new highlights you're rocking.
I love it myself. You know?
Yeah. You're styling.
Did it for the spring, summer thing, you know?
Okay.
So.
He takes it up a notch for Fine Time.
Cool.
I appreciate that. I brought you snacks today. So take your pick.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, you should enjoy Cupcake Wednesday with us. What would you like?
I don't know. You know, I think I kind of like this.
Go for it. Grab it.
Yeah.
You can have a snack while we're working.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I'm not so sure.
I think it's going to be delicious.
I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling I should eat this thing. I don't know.
I think it'll help you relax. First question is from.
Thanks.
At Scott Grunwald. Scott asks, take us through a day in the life of Medicated Pete.
A day in the life? A day in the life will be getting up in the morning.
Yeah.
Taking a shower.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Selecting my clothing for the day.
Yep. Did a good job.
Usually,
yeah.
I'm okay with that. You know. Bypass breakfast. I'm only eating one meal a day. It seems, because I'm constantly on the go.
That's why I got you a cupcake. Keep going.
Rachel, this is beautiful.
Go ahead. What else do you do?
Oh, damn, that's good.
I'm glad you like it.
Damn.
So you get your clothes and then do you go anywhere? You stay home all day?
Select my clothing throughout the day. As you can tell.
Yep, I saw the clothes.
Beautifully dressed.
No, you did great with that.
Oh. Very nice icing, by the way.
That's good. I wanted you to get the bite to eat, the one meal a day
Beautiful.
thing.
Beautiful.
Good. Do you go anywhere?
However,
yeah.
Well, and then after the shower
and the clothes selection,
dressing of the clothes and all that.
Yeah.
I will go on the internet and look at pornography all day. So.
You're busy.
Yeah.
You're a busy guy.
I'm basically a busy man.
That's what keeps you from having food breaks. You got to do a lot of porn time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is from Louis G.
Unbelievable.
Louis asks, do you still go to the library every day? And if you don't, where is the new hangout?
The hangout is still the library. I'm still doing the library. It seems to be the thing to do.
Yeah. You read a lot when you're there or no?
Basically, I'm at the library staring at people, and this seems to freak them out to a point where it's like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Like staring, you know. So basically, the staring is over with, and I'll just go and make believe I'm working or doing something, grab me a magazine or something.
Okay.
And you know, looking through the magazine, basically.
It's a busy day.
Yeah, I tell you.
At Trey Stink asks, do you like Robin's or Rachel's boobs more?
That is a tough one, you know.
It's a challenging question.
Because I'm very much a boob man.
Yeah. So what's your expert opinion?
I love the boobies, you know.
Sure.
Love the boobies, you know.
He loves the boobies.
I mean, it's just a fascination of mine.
Okay.
Staring at breasts, and I get such a joy and a rush from staring at boobies. So to answer your question, I'll have to say Rachel's because I don't know. It's just fascination. Fascination.
I am so flattered right now. Question from Brian S. What's your favorite experience you've had with the show?
I have to say my favorite experience has been pissing Ronnie the 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 off to the extent where it's very enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite pissing Ronnie off memory?
I remember going to the staff bathroom and putting like a garbage can or something in the way of the door, and he came out of the door, and boom, there's the garbage can there, and then he was really pissed off. Your asshole. What are you doing?
The f*** are you laughing at?
So that was a pretty cool moment, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question. Said that. Angela V asks, be honest, when you were an intern, what staff member was a d to you and who was the nicest?
I don't know. I don't have a d per se. Everybody has been very cordial and nice.
Give me your most favorite, least favorite. Maybe we won't even call him a d. Who's been the best and the worst?
I don't know. The best probably has been Ronnie, because he's been such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Well, tell Gary you're going to be my intern. It's okay with me. We'll see how long you last.
I think he'll give me a trial run. You know.
Gary.
You guys get along pretty well.
Dude.
Yeah, man. I mean,
back,
you know.
First day back, you can be my intern. All right?
I would love that. And I don't know. I might have to add my own in there for a minute.
Okay.
The funniest would be 𝗵𝗵cie𝗄𝗿, probably.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, just because of his face, his looks, you know, everything about the guy.
He's just funny looking.
He's just a real peculiar looking dude, and it's just like, holy shit. You know, here he is. You know, it's like.
So in like a 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗿𝗱 contest,
very fun.
He's going down. You're the winner.
Yeah.
No, I got that. So you didn't have a least favorite here at the show?
I have not had a least favorite. I don't like to judge like that. You know.
Yeah.
I like to keep it like an even playing field. You know. So just just have fun, just have a good time, you know?
Awesome. Jared S. asks, have you ever wandered off and found yourself lost?
Every day, actually, yeah. Yeah, that happens every day. Every day I find myself lost.
How do you get home?
I have to ask people for directions, and you know, I mean, it just sort of happens that way, you know?
Yeah, that's a good way to meet people.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave,
Are you getting sprinkles all over you?
Well, I got a little bit of a shower just now.
You like it?
But I kind of do. Dave O asks, people have said you.
God,
this
you're
is.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a looker yourself, Pete. This is ironic. Dave O asks, people have said you spit a lot when you eat. I'm seeing that. What was the most embarrassing situation during a meal?
Well, probably when all my food came out of my mouth. Probably.
What happened? When was that?
Just not paying attention, you know, and just sort of like having projectiles, you know, come out of my mouth. It's just like, whoa, you know, like crazy, like it's crazy.
But you've learned from that. You're getting better with it, you think, or?
I've actually learned how to do things like correctly and like the right way, you know.
Yeah.
I've learned from past mistakes.
That's how you grow.
You know, that's how you grow as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, you know, eating and learning. You know, that's usually how it comes. You know.
Good point. Next question.
We're having
I'm sorry. I got the giggles. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, you're giving me a lot of good stuff.
Absolutely.
Question. Sorry.
You okay?
I am. You choked me up a little.
Some water or something?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Question from Joe. Joe asks.
All right, Joe.
Were you shocked that you got aroused while being teased and electrocuted? And how did that feel?
That felt absolutely amazing.
Did you expect you were going to get aroused?
I did actually. You know, it was such an amazing experience.
Describe it for me. What did it feel like?
Well, hold on. You know, the shock on my ass. Such an amazing like sensation feeling. You know. That's fucking insane. I mean, it's crazy. You have to experience it to actually get the full.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Get the full-on effect.
It's fucking hot.
Damn, yeah, it is. Because it's just absolutely amazing.
Have you tried to replicate that at home on your own?
In my spare time, yes. I mean, I've tried to do it, but it doesn't work because you need that chick who will be that person.
Oh yeah.
To actually
to electrocute your ass.
Administer the electrocution. Yeah.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Question from Wes Clay S. He asks, F, Mary, Kill, Rachel Fine, Beth O, Robin Quivers.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I don't know. I probably would have to say F Rachel Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Because of her just spectacular beauty right here. I mean, look at this.
Thank you.
Kill, I would have to kill Robin Quivers.
Why's that?
I don't know. It's just something about her just would make me want to do that. And, you know, obviously would marry Beth O.
She's beautiful.
Because she's such a sweet woman, you know, like a seemingly like a caring woman. So,
absolutely.
So I would definitely have to do those three. So So.
All right, you got a plan.
Yeah.
A lot of people wrote in asking for you to do some impressions. So I'd like to take this opportunity. Let's see what you got. Can you do a little like 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱 for us?
Oh my.
That's good.
How are you, Rachel?
Oh, look at you.
You're looking mighty fine today.
Impressive. How about Ronnie? Give me Ronnie.
Oh, what the fuck is this shit all about here? What's going on here? Rachel, you look great. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you. Next one's Gary. Give me Gary.
Oh, boss. I don't understand this fun time. Boss, what's going on? In other words, I don't get why he's here. In other words, I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Oh, it's really good. Beetlejuice.
I don't think I can do Beetlejuice.
What other impressions you got in your back pocket? Who can you do? Any famous actors?
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything.
Any other show members that you can do impressions of?
Probably Scott the engineer.
Let's see it. All right.
If I just hold my nose, you know, just get that kind of effect, you know.
Go for it.
I mean, come on, hey, that's kind of shit. That's kind of shit. When you say so, I don't know. Hey, Rachel, you look beautiful. You look amazing.
That was fantastic. And just to take us out, and before I even go there, I want to thank everyone for the questions they sent in. This is a really special episode of Fine Time. Please keep sending your questions. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can
Great
send
occasion.
them via email. Pardon?
Great occasion.
Great occasion.
Yeah.
Even send video submissions. And remember that this is your show, so do not screw it up. Until next time, I had a fine time, but it will be all the more fine if I can get a little beatbox from Pete. Get ready. Yeah.
Little beatbox?
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. I'll show you what I got.
Okay.
Gotta get into it a little bit.
Get into it.
Gotta get into the rhythm. Gotta get into the rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah!
Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy.
Is that good stuff for one?
It was, or what?
You are hot, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thanks.
amazing.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whackpackers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now my guest today is a former intern who spent more time wandering these halls here at Sirius and diddling a pencil than he did doing any actual work. He likes to hang out in libraries and stand around staring at people. If there's a Stern Show related event, you can be sure he'll be there. You can also be sure that he'll never leave. and you can probably be sure that he's going to follow you home. Ronnie the limo driver says that he discovered him, although he came to us through the internship, so go figure. We all know it was the Tourette's that truly made him famous. Please join me in welcoming a man who sent many, many emails asking to be on Fine Time and who will most likely spit all over me and the camera lens. Ladies and gentlemen, Medicated Pete. What's up, Pete?
Rachel.
Hi.
What's going on?
How are you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just hanging out. What's going on?
I'm liking the new highlights you're rocking.
I love it myself. You know?
Yeah. You're styling.
Did it for the spring, summer thing, you know?
Okay.
So.
He takes it up a notch for Fine Time.
So.
I appreciate that. I brought you snacks today. So take your pick.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, you should enjoy Cupcake Wednesday with us. What would you like?
I don't know. You know, I think I kind of like this.
Go for it. Grab it.
Yeah.
You can have a snack while we're working.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I'm not so sure.
I think it's going to be delicious.
I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling I should eat this thing. I don't know.
I think it'll help you relax. First question is from.
Right, thanks.
At Scott Gruenwald. Scott asks, take us through a day in the life of Medicated Pete.
A day in the life? A day in the life will be getting up in the morning.
Yeah.
Taking a shower.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Selecting my clothing for the day.
Yep. Did a good job.
Usually,
yeah.
I'm okay with that. You know. Bypass breakfast. I'm only eating one meal a day. It seems, because I'm constantly on the go.
That's why I got you a cupcake. Keep going.
Rachel, this is beautiful.
Go ahead. What else do you do?
Oh, damn, that's good.
I'm glad you like it.
Damn.
What? So you get your clothes and do you go anywhere? You stay home all day?
Select my clothing throughout the day. As you can tell.
Yep, I saw the clothes.
Beautifully dressed.
No, you did great with that.
Oh. Very nice icing, by the way.
That's good. I wanted you to get the bite to eat. The one meal a day
beautiful,
thing.
Beautiful.
Good. Do you go anywhere?
However,
yeah.
Well, and then after the shower
and the clothes selection,
dressing of the clothes and all that shit.
Yep.
I will go on the internet and look at pornography all day. So
you're busy.
Yeah,
you're a busy guy.
I'm basically a busy man.
That's what keeps you from having food breaks. You got to eat a lot of porn time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is from Louis G.
Unbelievable.
Louis asks, do you still go to the library every day? And if you don't, where is the new hangout?
The hangout is still the library. I'm still doing the library. It seems to be the thing to do.
Yeah. You read a lot when you're there or no?
Basically, I'm at the library staring at people, and this seems to freak them out to a point where it's like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Like staring, you know. So basically, the staring is over with, and I'll just go and make believe I'm working or doing something, grabbing a magazine or something.
Okay.
And you know, looking through the magazine, basically.
It's a busy day.
Yeah, I tell you.
At Trey Stink asks, do you like Robin's or Rachel's boobs more?
That is a tough one, you know.
It's a challenging question.
Because I'm very much a boob man.
Yeah. So what's your expert opinion?
I love the boobies, you know.
Sure.
Love the boobies, you know.
He loves the boobies.
I mean, it's just a fascination of mine.
Okay.
Staring at breasts. and I get such a joy and a rush from staring at boobies. So to answer your question, I'll have to say Rachel's, because I don't know, it's just fascination. Fascinating.
I am so flattered right now. Question from Brian S. What's your favorite experience you've had with the show?
I have to say my favorite experience has been pissing Ronnie the 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 off to the extent where it's very enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite pissing Ronnie off memory?
I remember going to the staff bathroom and putting like a garbage can or something in the way of the door, and he came out of the door, and boom, there's the garbage can there, and then he was really pissed off. Your asshole, what are you?
The fuck are you laughing at?
So that was a pretty cool moment, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question from I've always said that. Angela V asks, be honest, when you were an intern, what staff member was a dick to you and who was the nicest?
I don't know. I don't have a dick per se. Everybody has been very cordial and nice.
Give me your most favorite, least favorite. Maybe we won't even call him a dick. Who's been the best and the worst?
I don't know. The best probably has been Ronnie, because he's been such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Well, tell Gary you're going to be my intern. It's okay with me. We'll see how long you last.
I think well, give me a trial run, you know?
Gary.
You guys get along pretty well.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
come back, the
you know.
first day back, you can be my intern.
I love that. And I don't know. I might have to add my own in there for a minute.
Okay.
The funniest would be 𝗵𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, probably.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, just because of his face, his looks, you know, everything about the guy.
He's just funny looking.
He's just a real peculiar looking dude, and it's just like, holy shit, you know, here he is. You know, it's like.
So in like a chicken meals contest,
very fun.
He's going down, you're the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got that. So you didn't have a least favorite here at the show?
I have not had a least favorite. I don't like to judge like that, you know?
Yeah, that's...
I like to keep it like an even playing field, you know? So just have fun. Just have a good time, you know?
Awesome. Jared S. asks, have you ever wandered off and found yourself lost?
Every day, actually, yeah. Yeah, that happens every day. Every day I find myself lost.
How do you get home?
I have to ask people for directions, and you know, I mean, it just sort of happens that way, you know?
Yeah, that's a good way to meet people.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave,
You're getting sprinkles all over you?
Well, I got a little
okay.
bit of a shower just now.
You like it?
But I kind of do. Dave O asks, people have said you.
God,
this
you're
is.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a looker yourself, Pete. This is ironic. Dave O asks, people have said you spit a lot when you eat. I'm seeing that. What was the most embarrassing situation during a meal?
Well, probably when all my food came out of my mouth. Probably.
What happened? When was that?
Just not paying attention, you know, and just sort of like having projectiles, you know, come out of my mouth. It's just like, wow, you know, like crazy. Like it's crazy.
But you've learned from that. You're getting better with it, you think, or?
I've actually learned how to do things like correctly and like the right way, you know.
Yeah.
I've learned from past mistakes.
That's how you grow.
You know, that's how you grow as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, you know, eating and learning. You know, that's usually how it goes. You know.
Good point. Next questions.
We're having an
I'm sorry.
in-depth
I got the giggles. I don't know what's wrong with
one-on-one.
me.
Yeah.
No, you're giving
Yeah.
me a lot of good stuff.
Absolutely.
Question. Sorry.
You okay?
I am. You choked me up a little.
Some water or something?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Question from Joe. Joe asks,
All right, Joe.
were you shocked that you got aroused while being teased and electrocuted? And how did that feel?
That felt absolutely amazing.
Did you expect you were going to get aroused?
I did actually. You know, it was such an amazing experience.
Describe it for me. What did it feel like?
Well, hold on. I'm, you know, these shocks on my ass. Such an amazing like sensation feeling, you know. That's fucking insane. I mean, it's crazy. You have to experience it to actually get the full.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Get the full-on effect.
His cock is hard!
Damn, yeah, it is. Because it's just absolutely amazing.
Have you tried to replicate that at home on your own?
In my spare time, yes. I mean, I've tried to do it, but it doesn't work because you need that chick who will be that person.
Oh yeah.
To actually
to electrocute your ass.
Administer the electrocution. Yeah. Yeah.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Question from West Clay S. He asks, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄, Rachel Fine, Beth O, Robin Quivers.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I don't know. I probably would have to say I'd F Rachel Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Because of her just spectacular beauty right here. I mean, look at this.
Thank you.
Kill. I would have to kill Robin Quivers.
Why's that?
I don't know. It's just something about her just would make me want to do that. And you know, obviously would marry Beth O.
She's beautiful.
Because she's such a sweet woman, you know, like a seemingly like a caring woman. So,
Absolutely.
So I would definitely have to do those three. So.
All right.
Yeah.
You got a plan.
Yeah.
A lot of people wrote in asking for you to do some impressions. So I'd like to take this opportunity. Let's see what you got. Can you do a little like 𝗦𝘁𝗲𝗿𝗱 for us?
Oh my.
That's good.
How are you, Rachel?
Oh, look at you.
Looking mighty fine today.
Impressive. How about Ronnie? Give me Ronnie.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit all about here? What's going on here? Rachel, you look great. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you. Next one's Gary. Give me Gary.
Oh, boss. I don't understand this fun time shit, boss. What's going on? In other words, I don't get why he's here. In other words, I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Oh, it's really good. Beetlejuice.
I don't think I can do Beetlejuice.
What other impressions you got in your back pocket? Who can you do? Any famous actors?
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything.
Any other show members that you can do impressions of?
Probably Scott the engineer.
Let's see it. All right.
If I just hold my nose, you know, just get that kind of effect, you know.
Go for it.
I mean, come on, hey, that's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. When you say so, I don't know. Hey, Rachel, you look beautiful. You look amazing.
That was fantastic. And just to take us out, and before I even go there, I want to thank everyone for the questions they sent in. This is a really special episode of Fine Time. Please keep sending your questions. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can
Great
send
occasion.
them via email. Pardon?
Great occasion.
Great occasion.
Yeah.
Even send video submissions. And remember that this is your show, so do not screw it up. Until next time, I had a fine time, but it will be all the more fine if I can get a little beatbox from Pete. Get ready. Yeah.
Little beatbox?
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. I'll show you what I got.
Okay.
Gotta get into it a little bit.
Get into it.
Gotta get into the rhythm. Gotta get into the rhythm.
Okay. Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy.
It's like good stuff for one.
It was, or what?
You are hot, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean, amazing.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You are.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hello, I'm JD. On Monday's wrap-up show, I came in and talked about the lovely, gorgeous Jenny McCarthy, who I was in love with before, but after she admitted to liking to choke on cock, I just fell head over heels. So I came in and talked about that, and then later on, Sal Governale came in and talked about his new chompers. So there you go.
Let's talk about Jenny McCarthy because she looked fantastic today. And I think the person who really was the most gaga over it used to be Gary. Gary is admitted Jenny McCarthy, he's a big fan. That was his free pass, and he really dug her. But I think that was eclipsed by JD today, who was in love with Jenny McCarthy and got to go in at the end of the interview and totally fumbled it and then told Benji he loved him, which I did not know where that came from, Ted. So we'll talk to JD about him meeting Jenny. But when Jenny said why she hadn't come in for a number of years, she said it was autism and she was sort of depressed and dealing with the issues and this and that. And Howard went back at her a couple times and she stuck to her guns, because one thing Jenny does say is that she's not going to lie and she'll answer practically any question, which she did about, her blowjob research, her 3-hour orgasms, her using the calendar method for birth control, which I think is insane. God bless her. And now she's moved on to a better place with Jim and Oprah sort of out of her life. And now joining us on the wrap-up show is Jenny McCarthy's biggest fan, who within, I would say...
I don't know if I'm her biggest, but...
today you were.
Well, yeah, today, listen.
15 seconds into the interview, JD was hooked. I mean, and then when you went in
15
there...
seconds in, she goes, I love choking on cock. I mean, how can that not be... that's like magic to a guy's ears.
Yeah, especially because now I have it as a drop. But,
especially from a hot chick.
But you were above and beyond. Then when you went in there to talk to her, you told Benji that you loved him? What happened there?
I don't know. No, I didn't. I didn't know what to say. She was looking at Howard. I don't think she turned over to me once, by the way.
You didn't get the time of day?
She said
that Twitter fame didn't work in your favor?
She was locked in on Howard, and I was just like, all right, I'm just going to get out of here. I love you, Jenny. For some reason, B came out. I don't know. But it's not Benji.
What about her gets you going so much? I mean, there's a lot of women who pass through these doors, but I've never seen you react quite like that.
Well, she is a beautiful woman. And, a lot of these ladies, they want to be sort of, ladylike and not sort of, they want to hide the dirty side, behind them, or, they don't want to vocalize it.
How do you know they're all dirty?
Hold on. That's a whole other conversation. But she was like up front with, she loves sex and she loves to be a dirty girl. So, there you go.
You love the way she talked.
Of course. Who doesn't love it's Jenny McCarthy talking dirty? What is there not to like about that?
She was like Jack Black at Tropic Thunder. I want to lick the ball.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Do you think he's surpassed you in terms of digging Jenny McCarthy?
Absolutely, because I was digging her, but I was trying to, and the best part
Gary
is
has to be a professional, and he's married. I have no limitations.
That's true. But usually, this is how I know JD was really into her. Usually when you throw a guy into the bus, he goes, oh, that's bullshit, He comes in, yeah, I want to tell you, you're fucking hot.
Well, yeah. But that damn Brian Urlacher's got to be in the way.
Do you think Jenny would bang Howard literally this afternoon if he wanted it?
Absolutely.
And it's always been that way. She's always been pretty into him.
You mean if she wasn't with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they were both single, she'd totally bang him this afternoon. She's definitely attracted to him. There's something going on between them, and she's sort of, I don't know how quickly can Howard get a blood test.
Yeah, right. Do you think Howard regrets not banging her during his single time?
I'd say that if there's a top 5 list, it's her and Jillian Barbary would be the 2 top ones, and I don't know how to fill in the rest.
Who's wilder, you think, Jillian Barbary or Jenny McCarthy?
Got to know your head? I got to think about that one.
Well, that totally fits with Jillian.
That was Jillian.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think, JD? Give me your assessment, because I know you love both of them.
I don't know, but man, that would be a competition to watch. I'll tell you that.
I guess I think that Jenny's probably a little wilder because she was naked in magazines. But I think Jillian would be naked in Playboy if Fox would let her. So I don't know. It's a tough call.
Jillian seems to me like she sincerely loves sex more than Jenny. I can't tell with Jenny, this is just my thing, how much she's just having fun with the reaction of people saying it.
No, I mean, she's been on the show before. I think she's being pretty genuine.
Doesn't matter. Son of hot.
John, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Good.
I hope you can hear me all right. I'm on my cell phone there.
No, I can hear you fine. What's your question?
My only disappointment is after Jenny talked about how sexual she was, they should have got her on the simian.
The Sibian, you mean?
An actual monkey.
Oh, I'm telling you what, the way she was talking about having a long orgasms and things like that, that would have made for classic, like that one gal that's supposed to have the brain tumor or whatever, that I can't think of that porn star's name that was on there that had that massive orgasm with the guy that created
Raven Alexis.
What were you going to say, JD?
Well, should I tell him what I came into Gary's office and I was like, we need to have her demonstrate this oral technique because she keeps talking all about it. And, I wanted to see it.
You wanted me to get a banana. You were very specific.
I wanted someone to get something in there.
But I mean, Howard tries to gauge.
That's on display.
I mean, she could be very sexual talking about what she's doing, but Howard tries to gauge that. And it could be insulting to her. Even though she was talking about what she was talking about, it might be insulting to get her on the Sibian. And she's got more appearances coming up. And,
she was alluding to it.
At the beginning. You're right. She did mention it.
And then I thought to myself, oh, that'll be really funny. Maybe she'll get on the Sibian because she's wearing underwear. It's not that big a deal. And she said she wasn't wearing underwear. And then she even said something that her private parts would engulf it or something like that.
I thought she had ridden the Sibian. Who was the big one that
Carmen
Electra. She wore it with. She did it with underwear on.
Was there something with her peeing in her pants afterwards?
Tickle chair.
Was that Jenny?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Jenny peed in the tickle chair?
She sure did.
I don't remember that.
When it comes to piss, I don't forget.
I get all my water. I'm getting my water in the tickle chair confused because I think So Maria Menounos was the one who spilled all the water on her, right?
Yes.
God. It was a creepy grin again.
No, because I was the one doing it. That's the creepy
Matt in
grin.
California, you're on the wrap-up show.
We all have it, Care.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, listen, I just want to talk a little bit about Jenny McCarthy. Yeah, she was a great guest today, and I got to agree with the last guy about the city and would have been awesome, but she's just very open and very candid. It was a great interview again by Howard. He's just one of the best interviewers probably ever, and it's just pretty awesome. It was really good show today, and Bill Walsh was good too.
Yeah, I mean, the sex stuff with Jenny was amazing. I've never heard anybody come on the show who has any celebrity at all and be that open. But even the stuff she talked about afterwards, I still thought was great as well. Although JD wanted to go back to her blowjob techniques.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was a really good interview. Thanks for calling. Sal, I see you in here. You went in towards the end of the show to defend your new teeth. Congratulations on that.
And congrats on your new show.
Thank you, my friend. But it seemed that this is one of those situations where Howard had to tell you, don't cover your teeth when you're laughing.
I don't want Gary to see them and make fun
Well,
of them.
that's where I'm going with this.
First of all, you look like Ross when Ross on Friends got his teeth whitened. And
as long as my teeth don't smell like Ross's teeth, I'll be fine. Sorry, Ross. But Gary started Ross. All right, look like Ross how?
Ross from Friends.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! I can't believe
But good work.
Oh,
I was talking about. I said
Sorry,
Ross.
Ross from Friends. Oh, fuck, did I put my foot in my mouth?
You sure did. You are one of a kind.
I just kicked out my new teeth.
But this was one of those situations where it seemed like Howard told you were inappropriate, therefore you're like, you know what, I guess I see that, when you were getting them and the jokes you made and things like that. But do you really feel like you did anything wrong when you were in there?
I think I'm a normal guy. I think I'm getting my teeth done. I have a little gas going. I have a beautiful assistant to the left of me.
If you're so normal, how come you're the only one that seems to get in this kind of trouble?
I don't know. You guys bring it to light.
But it should be like everybody should be. You should hear every day. Oh my God! Some guy went to the dentist office, used the N-word. You don't only hear about you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't use the N-word N-word, not N-word in a derogatory sense, like when that black guy stole your chocolate, Gary. I used it singing along to a song.
It's going back to the hits.
But I thought I tried to make the best of it. It was very painful. You know, Gary, how it is. It's you're under a lot of pressure. It hurts. There was pain involved. Not much pain, but at first he missed a spot or two with the Novocaine, and God, my balls went right up my ass. Whoa, because you clench up. And I kind of wanted to break the ice a little bit.
Can we clarify something? I've heard you paid $12,000, $6,000,
Right.
$18,000, paid nothing. What's the truth?
I paid $6,000 for around $5,800 for the lab work, for the teeth itself and the lab work. The dentist did the work, put on the teeth, and they did the gum shaving for free.
Why?
Well, he offered it to me for free.
But who is he to you?
Nobody. Well, I met him through somebody, and he says, look, if you want nice teeth, I can help you out. And he says, I could give you a deal. I'm a fan of the Howard Stern Show. He's a big fan of the show.
Because here's the allegation that's going around in the back office.
Yeah.
There was a page 6 item about it last week. So that basically you got on the air. The rap is you got on the air, gave out the guy's name, got the page 6 thing, and in exchange you did it for free.
I swear on my children, never called page 6, never did anything like that. There was no barter there. I'm assuming, which makes logical sense to me, that somebody, either the dentist or the dentist's office, leaked that out. That occurrence did happen. They did put me in a separate room, and they waited for her to leave and then for me to go in because they were afraid she was going to be offended by seeing me. I never besmirched her like they said, so when the news came out, I don't even know what besmirch means.
It's all right, keep going.
So when the news came, Scott the engineer comes into my office that morning, and he goes, you made the papers. And he hands me the newspaper, and I read it. I'm like, wow, that's really odd. So, no, there was no tying with that. The dentist did give me a break. They are big fans of the show.
Well, it's not a break. A break is a break in price. He gave it to you for free.
Yeah,
that's not really a break. He gave it to you completely for free, except for what it cost him.
Right, pretty much. So
Now,
that was very nice of him.
But why would he do that just for you? Like, do you ever feel weird about taking it?
No, I mean, no. He made it perfectly clear that look, this is what I could do for you. I can help you, and he had no problem with it. So I thank him.
No, I'm
for
saying,
it.
do you have a problem with it?
No, I'm 6,000 in the hole in some capacity. And sure, let's not lie and let's not kid each other. The dentist knows, look, I'm on the air, I have nice teeth, and it'll certainly help him. There is a bartering deal there. That's obvious. But he seems to be pleased. He presented it to me, and he did a great job.
Sal,
and I thank him.
One last question. You talked about getting out of a speeding ticket on the way home?
Yeah.
No,
I didn't talk my way out of it. It was just a ticket.
How fast were you going?
You know what? I was on Long Beach Boulevard. I think that's what it's called, in Long Beach, New Jersey. And apparently, it's 4 lanes. But I was going 51, and it was a 35. What's so funny about that?
Because earlier you said you were doing 53 and a 31.
Whatever it is.
And we're like, I've never seen a 31-mile-an-hour zone in my life.
It was right. 35 makes more sense. It's an even, whatever, an odd number, but it's cut off evenly.
Jesus Christ.
That's all.
Do you know that there's not a day that goes by that my son, Lucas, tells one of his friends that I work with a guy who can't find California on the map?
I can
Swear
now.
to God.
I can now. You guys have educated me quite a bit. It's on the West Coast by the Pacific Ocean.
Well done.
Hello, hello. I'm Baba Booey. And on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Lisa G's sweet and greet, which was a big topic of conversation. Howard doesn't seem to be that happy with it. Lisa wouldn't come in and do the show, but there were a lot of people who wanted to come in and talk about it. Here's what happened.
a lot of people, not just Ronnie, but he was in there pretty vocal about it, but a lot of people are upset about this Lisa G meet and greet issue. And the first thing I want to tackle, Gary, we kind of talked about this off the air, is Lisa treated differently because she wasn't sort of raised by the show? She came in from the outside. Or do you think Howard's not going, Howard could be hitting her harder and he's not for another reason?
This is totally my opinion, but the first thing you said, yes, Lisa worked in the business for a very long time before she worked here, so I think Howard sees her as a colleague, even though they may not be equals in the same business. They are in the same business, and there's a totally different way you're treated when you've worked and come to work here as opposed to being raised here. I think I get more shit than Lisa might get just because Lisa had a career before here, and in Howard's eyes, he built my career.
What about Ronnie's point, which he's been making for a long time, probably a number of years, I would say, that Lisa isn't a team player, and when you hear, she's doing this, she's not part of the show, or I don't even know what she said, and again, Lisa, you're more than welcome to come down and defend yourself.
She doesn't work for the Howard Stern show. She works for SiriusXM. What kind of comment is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Lisa has always gotten away with. Ronnie says she's not a team player. She's not participated in things under the guise of I work in the news department. I have a certain reputation to keep up. But I think once you've opened the door to utilizing the show to put on a sweet and greet or whatever you're going to sweet and greet, whatever it's called, then you have to sort of say, well, I got to be part of the team, which means letting Howard TV come, which means letting Jason come and cover it. And Howard's right. Like, I said this even at K-Rock a bunch of times on the air, almost to my own detriment. I work for the Howard Stern show. I love that I worked at K-Rock and I work for Tom. But at the end of the day, if Howard says, let's pick up and go, I'm going with Howard.
But why is Lisa's event getting under Howard's skin? I mean, Benji's got his project. Ronnie's got the block party. I'm not sure what Will has. But all that stuff, why is Howard dwelling on Lisa's? Why is that the one that's really pissing him off?
I'm not sure, but I would have to go back to the idea that it's really not providing any sort of entertainment in any way.
And you know what? I think he's even a little irked at the block party a little bit.
How so?
I don't know. He just, I think, and he doesn't like so much being exposed with the show. He likes, everything sort of, he doesn't sell stuff like Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh or whatever. So he doesn't want to have a whole lot of. He thinks a little. I mean, I don't know.
It's trading off the show's name,
something like that, and he just doesn't like so much exposed with his stuff.
If you go back to the old days of the show, Stuttering John and I went out and did a version of the block party many years ago, and we got our asses handed to us. Right? Then John doubled on back and did a more interesting version of the block party, which was just basically John hiring 3 unbelievable comedians and taking most of the money. And for some reason, Howard didn't seem to mind that. I always wondered why. And again, with the block party, Howard doesn't seem to mind. But there's one thing the block party provides that Lisa has not provided yet, which is a lot of content. Although she's providing content now, I think that the block party comes back to us every week with stories that are fun and interesting for the show.
Right. It feeds the Howard Stern show. Right. Therefore, Howard's more tolerant of it. If I don't know if I'm using the right word there.
I just wanted to say, too, having been a listener for so many years, I know what not to do going into something like this.
Well, like what?
Well, like, for example,